10-year anniversary with the superbods search, which through the years, it has become the most awaited summer event. I remember the first time that the superbods competition was announced. Aside from the fact that I was very excited to find out who the finalists would be, because of course they would have fantastic physiques and beautiful faces, I also wanted to be part of that competition. Now, it has never happened. That's why I'm hosting it. So I'm happy enough as it is. Okay, it still works out. Now, folks, we are talking about a competition that has become a platform for promoting health and fitness in the country. And this has also become, the competition itself has already become a springboard for introducing the superbods, the Century Tuna superbods. We are talking about exceptional men and women who embody discipline, determination, and the desire to lead a healthier lifestyle while having fun. And this 2016 Century Superbods is gearing up for something bigger, better, and definitely sexier. So that is something that's going to make our summer sizzling hot, as only Century Tuna Superbods can offer. Ladies and gentlemen, I will keep you in suspense just a little bit longer. I will take this to a notch higher a little bit later on, because right now I would like to introduce to all of you a man who is going to welcome all of us to this event. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the General Manager of the Century Pacific Food Corporation. Give it up for Mr. Greg Vanzon, a superbod himself.
First of all, I'd like to echo Jenny's statement that we're very grateful for your presence and attendance to our event. You've always been very supportive of what Century has been doing. And of course, I'd like to acknowledge Jenny. You know, she just gave birth not too long ago, but she's already Century Tuna Superbod already. Very good thing, host for the event. You know, Century Tuna has been around not just 10 years, we've been around more than 30 years. And with the pioneering spirit of our chairman and founder, Mr. Ricardo Esco, that gave birth to the idea of coming up with a brand that would compete against foreign brands that were dominant at that time here in the country. But then it was running on the success of a platform anchored on taste, quality, and nutrition. So very product-centric. So that went on for 20 years or so, and it grew and established the Philippine tuna industry, which all of our brands today, which combine for about 88% market share, continue to enjoy. But as most marketeers, or at least the smart marketeers would know, it is not enough to engage our consumer based only on product. Pasarapan, pagalingan ng quality, and maybe even communicating the nutritional value were all good, but it would only bring the brand to a certain level. We realized 10 years back that we needed to sell consumer experiences. We needed to evolve the brand to being beyond just tuna in a can that would taste good and was good quality and nutrition. And this gave birth to the idea of marketing the brand on a platform of healthy and sexy. But we needed a vehicle to communicate this platform. And thus was born the Century Tuna Superbod search. And that was 10 years back. Fast forward 10 years today, it has become, as Jelly has mentioned, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, model search in this country. A lot of the past winners have continued to progress to better careers, both domestically here in the Philippines and abroad. But now, the pressure is on, because 10 years is 10 years, and we'd like to be able to continue evolving and giving the consumer and the general public a much bigger superbod event. So, as a result, we've been working on it over the last maybe 2 years, we started with the transformation of Jackoy. That culminated the last Superbod event. And we've not stopped at it. We've had videos that will teach consumers how to be healthier, how to have a sexier body. And you were with us recently when we launched the Superbods Ab Scoop, the Century Tuna Superbods Ab Scoop. And this is how we've been gaining more and more advocates for the brand. So it's really more of sharing with our consumers the benefits of eating good tuna, good quality tuna, and enjoying a healthier lifestyle by way of the product. So this year, our intention really is to broaden the scope of the search, to really be able to get as many of the superbods of this nation to join the contest, but to go beyond that and to really aspire to make the Philippines a superbod nation. You know, through the superbods diets that we've been communicating to our public, we've been having really good news. There was this one lady who said that she weighed about over 200 pounds. She spent hundreds of thousands of pesos to try to lose weight, and she was successful. She dropped to 180 pounds, but she plateaued, tumigil siya sa 180. So she spent literally another hundreds of thousands of pesos, and she never lost weight again. Until she encountered the Century Tuna Superbod diet by buying the book and since that time, which was a little over 6 or 7 weeks ago, she's already lost 30 pounds and continues to lose weight. So sabi niya, sa halagang 250 pesos, katapat ng hundreds of thousands of pesos was the Century Tuna Superbod diet. So that's our intention, really making and sharing the benefits of tuna to our consumers, through our diet, and transforming the Philippines maybe one belly at a time into a superbod nation. And we've expanded the search. As you know, we're also doing, aside from the many go-sees here in the country, we're also doing a go-see in the United States, where we hope to find one guy and girl to compete and represent the United States in the Century Tuna Superbod contest this coming March. So again, thank you very much and welcome to this event. There's a lot more good news that the rest of the show will present to you. But at least for the rest of the evening, enjoy and keep supporting Century Tuna. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much. That is Mr. Greg Castro right there. Let's just put it this way. We are talking about a company that does not just produce the products that they want you to enjoy, that will hopefully help you out. The folks behind the company, like Mr. Greg Batson, actually took on the challenge. So if you saw him 2 years ago, he took on and tried out the Superbods diet himself and lost a lot of weight and got his abs back. So this is a company that really believes, they walk the talk, and they believe that before we can actually talk about this, we need to act it out as well. All right. Now, he has already promised there's a lot more things in store for everyone. I mentioned earlier we are going to be raffling off a lot of prizes tonight. This is courtesy of, of course, a raffle draw, but we are also going to be awarding 5,000 pesos worth of gift certificates for the post with the most number of likes on IG or Instagram. So please make sure that you post away and use the hashtag SuperbodsNation 2016. I'm giving you a few more minutes to be posting all those things that you want in there so that you can be eligible for our giveaway a little bit later on. But I don't know about you, but I can't believe that the Superbods competition is already celebrating 10 years. Wow, that flew by very quickly. I can still look back at 2006 when we first introduced, or the first set of finalists were introduced to all of us. This is through the Superbods Beach Fest that was held in Boracay. And then shortly after that, gracing our screens, we met the first ever set of Superbods. gracing the stage, of course, and that is something that made us all very, very proud and very happy, and look forward to the superbods competition every single year. Not to mention, of course, our celebrity endorsers. These guys, men and women who have truly added sizzle to the search and to all of our campaigns. Now, I know it is a tad bit early to do a throwback Thursday. Let's have a wave back Wednesday if you must. Because right now, I want every single one of us to reminisce, to take a trip back in time and think about all of those fantastic TVCs of the Superbods and everyone else that's been part of the Superbods competition. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on the screens and let's all enjoy this.
10 times sexier. It's a fitness revolution happening all over the country. It's the Century Tuna Superbods Nation 2016. Now on its 10th year, the most exciting, most awaited, and sexiest health and fitness event in the country is back. Featuring a nation of young, sexy, vibrant men and women who will inspire the entire nation to become healthy, fit, and sexy. Just like our celebrity endorsers, our ultimate superbods. The Superbods Nation embodies Century Tuna's commitment to giving consumers only the best and the freshest products, leading the way to nutrition and better health for everyone. A look back at the Century Tuna Superbod search through the years. In 2006, all roads lead to Boracay. The first Century Tuna Superbods Beach Fest was held in the beautiful island of Boracay, with 16 gorgeous finalists participating in this sizzling hot, adrenaline-pumping event. 2007, the Century Tuna Superbods Beach Fest. On its second year, the summer heat became even hotter as some of the hottest showbiz personalities in the country joined 22 finalists and 8 wildcard contestants. Century Tuna Superbods 2009, Buds and Brain Challenge. This time, a total of 20 Superbods with super brains took part in the Century Tuna Superbods and Brain Challenge, which celebrated healthy minds and bodies. The Century Tuna Superbods Run 2010. As 2010 rolled in, Century Tuna kicked off the biggest and most star-studded health and fitness celebration yet at the Bonifacio Global City with the Century Tuna Superbods Run 2010. Century Tuna Superbods 2012. Salute to Sexy. For the first time, top actress and TV host Ann Curtis is introduced as a new Century Tuna celebrity endorser in an event aptly titled Century Tuna Superbods 2012 Salute to Sexy. Century Tuna Superbods Super Challenge. On its 5th installment, the Century Tuna Superbods have already proven to be the hottest, the biggest, and most anticipated summer event in the country. Top actor John Lloyd Cruz took on the challenge to become a Superbod in time for the finals night in Boracay. And for 2016, temperatures rise across our pulsating tropical isles in what is envisioned to be the hottest Superbod search yet. The Century Tuna Superbods Nation 2016, a health and fitness revolution to rock the nation. With nationwide go-sees across our islands. A Superbods camp featuring mentors Nadine Bengal and Jim Sarek. A Superbods weekend fitness fair. Plus, the launch of the Century Tuna Superbods Nation mobile app. The Century Tuna Superbods has truly come a long way and will simply take our country by storm. So watch out for the exciting finals night to be held on April 10, 2016 at the ultra-exclusive Palace Pool Club. Truly, the search has since grown to become a much-awaited competition, a challenge to push oneself to even greater heights. Indeed, Century Tuna has elevated the Century Superbods to a higher level. a catalyst for the promotion of a fit mind and a fit body by living right and eating right.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause please for Century Tuna Superbods. Seeing that has truly put a smile on my face, and I'm pretty sure everyone has the same sentiment because it will really help you reminisce. I cannot believe that the Century Tuna Superbod Super Challenge was already 2 years ago. It feels like it was just yesterday. A lot of fun, one of the best times ever. And now, after that, seeing that, you can already tell that the Century Tuna Superbods has indeed come a long way. And after that very brief throwback, I think we are all ready to check out what Century Tuna Superbods 2016 or the Superbods Nation is all about. This time featuring the Superbods celebrity endorsers, of course the ultimate Superbods. We're talking about Ann Curtis and Derek Ramsey, and also featuring a whole bevy of sexy dudes and babes. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the latest Superbods commercial. Please watch this.
We are superbods. We believe that health is wealth. That we are what we eat.
We believe that we can always better ourselves.
Let's all be part of Century Tuna Superbods Nation on April 10th at the Palace Pool Club.
Come celebrate 10 years of health and fitness.
And get a chance to be the hottest Superbods of the decade with over 1 million at stake.
Century Tuna Superbods Nation, year 10.
From the country's number 1.
Century Tuna Superbods Nation, year 10.
So that's what goes on with the commercial shoot. Oh, wouldn't you have wished that we were around something like that? Gorgeous. All right. I'm sure everyone is already very, very excited. We've whet your appetite and you want to see exactly what the Superbods Nation is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now bring in the Century Tuna Product Manager, who just, even more recently than I did, more recently gave birth, but look at her now. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Miss Cheska Sebian.
Thank you, Kelly. Hello, everyone. Our dear friends from the media, our dear partners, thank you all for coming today. So, as my boss said earlier, we are celebrating Century Tuna Superbods 10th year. Needless to say, it's going to be a very, very exciting year for all of us. It's going to be a year that we will all remember. We are taking the Superbods lifestyle to greater heights. So I'm here to tell you more about how we are going to make this happen. Here are 10 facts that you can expect and experience as we come closer to our big event this April. 1. There. We've made Superbods not just an event for participating contestants, but a lifestyle for all to experience and enjoy, including you. So later, after the event, we will be giving out Superbod meal and Superbod house plan. So you can take it home with you. There. It's a complete lifestyle lifestyle package that enables people to live Century Tuna brand of healthy living. The superbods meal is now available at Shopwise, while you can grab a copy of the Superbods apps plan at national stores, Fully Book, Robinson Supermarket, and Mini Stop. Two, we are also making technology our ally. So most people nowadays, we have smartphones with you wherever you go. So we are tapping that to help them reach their full potential in terms of healthy living. So guys, say hello to Superbod Nation mobile app. So what are the top features of the app? Basically, there will be recipes, exercises, schedule of activities, pedometer, tips on how to have a healthy and lifestyle, transformation stories, which will be explained later. So guys, if you haven't downloaded the app yet, please do so. It's for free. Three, it's going to be a bigger year for the Superbots event this year. So if you think you represent the essence of Century Tuna's healthy living, go to these go-see venues this Feb. Even when you're overseas, the Superbots excitement will be felt. Our family and friends in the US will also have the chance to try out and make the fun. 4. Those who will make the cut during the go-sees are already winners. Why? Kasi they've chosen to live the Century Tuna Superbod lifestyle. So that's the first win. Second, they will have the chance to work with our Superbods Council. There. These are celebrities and personalities that will take their journey to the next level. So they will help the participants improve their lifestyle in different ways. So a win in itself, which they can take it with them in the long run. So like we said, we are truly making Superbods for everyone. So this April, everyone is invited to drop by our Superbods Health and Lifestyle Weekend at the Bonifacio High Street. So it's going to be a fun and fit weekend, and then you get to meet the Superbods celebrities. 6. So going back to the Superbods contestants, they are in for more excitement this year. Kasi this year, we've raised the stakes by allowing present finalists to compete with past winners and celebrities. So, therefore, you expect to see nothing but their A game during this leg of the event at the Bonifacio High Street Amphitheater. But everyone can also catch this live via the app. So guys, if you haven't downloaded the app yet, please download now. 7, we really mean it when we say that Superbod Nation is for everyone. So a while ago, I showed you the features of the app, and then there's a button there that says transformation stories. So that button is for everyone who wants to share their transformation stories. So every week until April, we will be selecting transformation stories, a total of 10. And then this will be part of the finals night. So 8, we're redefining the whole occasion and we're bringing the Superbods event here in Manila. So we decided that it's better to allow everyone to experience the Superbods excitement. So we're doing the finals night right here at the heart of the city at the Palace Pool Club in Uptown Bonifacio, Global City. I guess ito yung pinaka-exciting. So celebrities and personalities that represent the Century Superbods brand will be in attendance. So as we celebrate the 10th year of this exciting lifestyle event and welcome another set of winners, they will be there to grace the event. But you know soon kung sino yung who will attend, who among the celebrities? 10. So 10, since they're all going to be there, are celebrities, ambassadors, past winners, and present winners, everyone will experience the biggest and the most exciting party in the history of Superbods. So we will celebrate the continuing legacy of the Century Tuna Superbods brand. There you go. Natapos din yung 10. So, 10 exciting facts about the Century Tuna Superbods event that you can expect and experience this year. Again, thank you very much for being here. We hope that you are very excited and are looking forward to all these exciting things. And we hope to see you at each and every activity leading up to April 10. Again, thank you and good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a supermod herself, Miss Cheska. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this lady just recently gave birth. Seriously, like about 7 months ago, I think. Wow, she looks fantastic. All right, so 10 things to be excited about with Superbods Nation. Make sure that you download the app now. You know what? Century Tuna and everything that has to do with Superbods, they're making it way too easy for all the Filipinos to have a superbod, okay? So take advantage of this. They've thought of everything. They've come up with your diet. They've come up with the workouts. It used to be just in the website. Now it's in an app. You have nothing to lose by downloading the app and just doing what they are suggesting. This is all scientifically based, all right, and research with the guidance of Ms. Nadine Teco and Coach Jim Sade. Instead of spending thousands of pesos, you know what? All of this is already for free thanks to Century Tuna and the Superbods Nation. Okay, we cannot talk about the Superbods Nation without, of course, introducing to all of you the ultimate Superbods. Are you guys excited for this? Do you know? It's so nice to see all of you again. As I always say, I will allow them to take photos of you, so they needn't crop me out. I will stand to a distance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we already have the ultimate Superbods right here, and I think you can all tell that they are the best embodiment of what a Superbods is all about. I mean, look at those physiques, look at those gorgeous faces. Anne and Derek, is everyone, okay, everyone's moving a little bit closer. I will give you more time, I will stand right here, because in just a few minutes, we'll start with you, Anne.
Okay, well again, I guess it's really about proper eating habits when you have to. But of course, you can't deprive yourself of the cheat day, which is my Sundays. I try and work out every morning, and if I have something that I have to prepare for, I'll work out twice a day. And then I also have sometimes a nutritionist who is actually associated to Century Tuna, Ms. Nadine Teco, who helps me out when I have like a special shoot. So it's really about discipline for me.
What about you, Derek?
The formula works. 70% diet, 30%.
Less ka na since birth.
The formula really works. And proof of that is with our busy schedule, shootings, late night. It's more important is what you take in. To exercise, most definitely, you need that. But for me, the diet is more important.
As they say, abs are made in the kitchen. All right. Any particular or special fitness routine that you really follow to ensure that you maintain this physique?
I like to do a lot of cardio. So So I do a lot of runs. I join a lot of fun runs. I do my first 21K. And then of course I do my weights on the other days when I'm not doing cardio. So
Very, very important to balance cardio and weights. I'm curious though, because sometimes, especially for all of us who follow her Instagram account, we will see that you have an event that ends pretty late. Like one evening, and then the next day you're already at the gym working out. I'm curious, do you sleep?
I do.
Okay.
And I think we're just used to taking like little cat naps in the car or whenever we get the chance. But of course, it's very important that you get enough sleep before you work out. I mean, it's just good for your body. You need recovery.
What about you? What's your fitness routine like?
Well, I live a very active lifestyle, but I do this 10-minute thing every morning. I work out for 10 minutes straight, 3 different exercises, which is just squats, push-ups, and sometimes an ab exercise or just mountain climbers. And the cycle is 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 for 10 minutes straight. And basically, that's it. It's the heart rate up and start burning calories. And then I have my breakfast and my meals throughout the day.
As Anne has already mentioned, you were born with abs, so you're basically just maintaining what you were born with. Okay, what is your advice to those folks who cannot go to the gym regularly? How do they do this?
For me, you don't need to enroll yourself at a gym. If that helps you, then by all means go ahead and do it. But there's so many things that you can do at home. When you wake up in the morning, first thing you should do is actually get your heart rate going. So you burn calories the entire day. And there's different exercises that you can do just at home. So, but if it motivates you more, that you make the effort to enroll in the gym, drive to the gym, park your car, pay for the parking, and go to a gym. If that works for you, go ahead, do it. It's whatever fits your personality.
I think for women, it really helps when you have a inspiration to keep you motivated. And what I like to do is when I have a inspiration, dinidikit ko yung mga photos and posters na in my bathroom from the moment I wake up. Pag talagang alam ko kailangan ko mag-behave, I put the picture in my fridge so that when I open, okay, no chocolate for me muna. So I guess it helps when you have an inspiration or when you find a workout buddy that you can work out with so that you guys can push each other kahit tamad na tamad na kayo.
I'd just like to add that don't deprive yourself of food. That's definitely
You have to
wrong.
have at least a cheat day.
And you need to eat. You need to put gasoline into your car, right? Or to run properly. So food is our gasoline. We need to put food in our bodies so that we can function properly, so that our body can function properly.
Proper choice of food.
Take note, they're emphasizing how important food is, so it's not about starvation. Speaking of food, what food is part of your diet?
Yes. Of course, tuna is. Of course, century tuna in oil specifically. I think that works for me, and I can cook that anyway. I can put it, if I know I'm going to work out, I'll make a sandwich. If not, I'll mix it with an omelet.
Okay.
So, yeah, tuna, eggs, and some healthy carbs.
Okay. Derek?
I probably consume about 3 to 4 cans of hot spicy century tuna every day. Even on my cheat days, when I love pancit canton.
Wow, okay.
So I have 2 cans of hot spicy on top of spicy pancit canton and I top it with 2 eggs. It's the best. You should try it.
So that's probably why you're sizzling hot. You need that much spice, right? Okay. One final question. Personal fitness goals for yourselves. Share it with everyone.
My personal fitness goal, I think, is that I already completed my first 21K for the Heroes for Children run. So my next goal is to do a full-length marathon, 42K yun. So I just have to figure out where I'll sign up. So let's see. But Kuya Kim is urging me this year, but I think mga next year pa siguro yun. I'll keep on training.
What about you?
Well, everybody knows I love the sport of ultimate frisbee and been training really hard. And I was able to reach my fitness goal because I got chosen to play for the Dallas Roughnecks in Dallas. So now it's just all about fixing my
already know how busy these guys are, the kind of tight schedule that they keep, and yet they are able to maintain the bodies that they have because of sheer discipline and determination. They know what they want and they go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for the ultimate superbods, Anne and Derek. Please stay right here because right now at this point we would like to.
What do you call it? Baby weight? Baby fats. Baby fats. So I think it's normal for everyone. But that's your own journey naman eh. I mean, some people will want to get into sports, or some people will discover the gym, or discover yoga, or whatnot. So yeah, that happened to me, and then I found my love for running again, and that was that. That triggered everything.
When I was born, I was a 10-pound baby. So, I was a chubby baby, and I used to drink 10 bottles of milk a night. Yeah. My parents would leave me there with 10 bottles from my crib, and I wouldn't cry because I just reach over, drink. So yeah, when I was a little boy, I was chubby. Parang akong looking inside huli. But they got me into sports at a very young age. I was just playing football, basketball, whatever sport, name it, you name it, I was doing it. And I was pretty much a twig when I was in my early teens, going into high school, and then I kind of filled into my body going into later part of high school and college.
So who are your inspirations? There's this model called Isa Goulart, and of course Candice. What I like about them is they're not skinny, but they're fit. You know, they have muscles, they do weights, exercise. So those are my inspirations at the moment. And of course, never-ending Jessica Alba.
She's my crush.
Like you babies na.
About that though, he's 73 and he still has a six-pack. So he's a fit boy. You know, I play golf with him. He's still full swing with the driver, still hits it over 200 yards. So if I'm like that at 73, I'm going to be very happy.
Thank you very much.
Hi, good evening. I would like to address my question to Mr. Banzon. I'm Sir Good Evening Edison from Business Insight. In regard to Century Tourist campaign, do you think the brand has succeeded in promoting healthy lifestyle and awareness about of having perfect physique?
Not to say that we're pursuing the perfect physique, but I think in so far as promoting a healthy lifestyle and being the best version that we can be, I think we've achieved that. We get several submissions or people post pictures of before and after following the Superbod diet and the Superbod workout plan. And it's very inspiring. Right from this office, we are amazed by the number of pictures that are being sent of men and women showing their abs or their transformation from being less healthy to a more fit and to a certain extent have and ripped body. And that's what we consider evidence of how far the reach of the campaign is achieved.
Anyone else? Okay, I believe there's one right in front.
Hi there, hi Anna, and of course the executives of Century. I'd like to address this to you, sir. How big is this year's superbods? I know I've seen the last one, and it was super big in Boracay. This year, what are your preparations?
Well, thank you for following the event. We try to exceed ourselves every time. We don't want to disappoint the public and our audience in general. And we've really been working at it over the last 6 months and conceptualizing how to make the event bigger and more exciting. And one of the things that we've done is we've enhanced the event by way of providing more go seats. So having a more national representation of candidates. When we go to different key cities and conduct go seats and really choose the best of the best, it's a very hard task. And we send them over to Manila for a final go seat. And that's the toughest choice that we have to make. As much as 30 or so finalists come in, but we need to decide on 10 men and women. And so beyond the Philippines, we also, like we did the last time,
There was from the US.
search in the US, but this time we've gone on heavy advertising with in the US, at least among the Filipino community, recruiting candidates. And it turned out that people in the US were waiting for the superbods event. So we're very hopeful and excited with the outcome in the US. The organizers were saying that people have been working out and preparing for the big showdown, which will happen on March 6th in the US. So, and aside from that, we're going to do a reunion. Some of the past and present endorsers will also be with us on the final site on April 10th. And to broaden our audience, because as you know in Boracay, we would bring in press, we would bring in VIP, but we were a tight group, you know, we'd be about 200 to 250 people that fly every. But the Palace Group provides us a venue here in Metro Manila that is aligned with the overall theme and concept of Century to the superbods. So we're bringing the contest here in Metro Manila, and of course we're opening it up to a much bigger audience. And it's also going to be televised. So those are the key things. We have an app as Cheska mentioned. That enables consumers to keep track of what's going on, but it also brings them to the different avenues by which they can themselves be superbods. So we exercise.
Are you going to show these things on like your website or your Facebook page?
Yes. Through the app, you can follow what's going on as regular updates. The Facebook page is also very robust in terms of content on the progression. And I think event night, you could see from the TV commercial that it's also a step up. Of course, it was very hard to top all of the ads we had. But I think this particular campaign, when we showed it to the board, napatigil sila, they were at awe at the level of fitness that Derek and Anne were at, and sabi nila, wow, A game and A game. And we're very thankful to our endorsers for, as I said, every time we call them to a shoot, they are 110% ready. You could see from the TV commercial na talagang best foot forward.
Okay. And are we going to expect Derek and of course Anne to be there?
Yes, of course. They're
What visit for the world? In your birthday suits? Or yeah, I mean.
So we played, I think the last show we had Anne went to a certain segment where they had a certain segment. And it's a good way of balancing it. During event night, it's really the contestants that are
The stars of the show. Alright, thank you very much.
The question po is for Greg. Sir, congratulations po pala for the 10th year of Superbods. And Century Tuna kasi is known, di ba, for mga impressive na campaigns and activities. So, since 10th year nyo, how will you celebrate? Gaano siya ka-extravagant? Gaano siya ka-big?
I think it will be several notches higher from where we are. As I mentioned, there are several things that we've added to this year by way of the app, the weekend for consumers, the weekend for the finalists, the reunion of basketballers, all of that, all comes together in a very exciting venue. And the show, of course, itself will be staged by Saga, and So, I don't know. I think we're really working hard to make it much better.
Thank you, sir.
For survey. Sir, I just want to know if the finalists in the past years, can they join again?
And so talagang you have to kinda at least watch what you do. But then again, you have people like Derek who were born with abs. So pwede siyang kumain kahit ano gusto niyang kainin at may abs pa rin siya. But for us, the struggle is real.
My diet changes depending on what season it is. If it's if I have a competition, I take in more protein, more carbs. If it's a photo shoot, I actually cut down on my carb intake. But throughout the year, basically, it's I guess from all the activity that I've done throughout my life, my metabolism is really, really high. I can basically eat whatever I want, but I don't want to abuse that. I take care of that metabolism.
Last question for both of you. Do you take supplements, diet supplements, or any supplements to heighten your metabolism? Increase your metabolism?
Not for my metabolism. My metabolism is very fast. I just use some supplements in case of tournaments where I need recovery. Some of my competitions are 4 days straight, so I'm not 18 years old anymore. So I don't recover as fast. So when I have competition, I use some supplements for recovery.
Me, my supplements are my vitamins. So that's pretty much it. My supplements are my vitamins. So that's it.
Hi, I'm Gina from Men's Love Magazine.
How are you?
Yes, I just want to know if you always measure the food you eat, like the rice, the tuna that you consume a day.
The only thing I measure is that I can't have less than 2 cans of food. But rice, anything, maraming kargador, minsan kumain ng rice. The only time I won't eat a lot of rice is if I know I'm full. Because that's when you'll have a different type of hunger. Your body's telling you you're hungry, but that's because you're tired, so it's looking for more food. So that's when I will be cautious of how much rice I will eat. But I make sure I have 2 cans of hot and spicy food.
It's spicy. How about other variants? Do you also eat like the, we have other variants of tuna?
Yeah, the corn tuna and vegetable oil.
Like the Bicol Express, I remember Bicol Express and other.
Me, there's adobo, the afritada, but me, I just stick to the one, in vegetable oil. I keep it plain, and then I saute that with onions, and then instead of rice, kasi hindi lahat pwede sa rice, nagkikinwa ako, or there's a new thing now called miracle rice that it's made out of a certain kind of mushroom.
So one more question. Is it okay to cook the tuna with garlic and some onions putting in the
Most
okay,
definitely, yes.
Kasi there's oil already.
Yeah.
So I want to put some garlic and some onions. Okay na po yun.
Okay, no problem. If it's to your taste, it should be no problem. We actually have a website where all of the recipes are there. I think there are over 120 recipes that you can choose from. And there will always be garnishing, flavors, and different styles of cooking.
Kasi that's what my son, gusto niya gano'n. Meron daw onions and some garlic. So, meron oil yun eh. Nalagyan ko lang oil. Nalagyan ko lang some onions and garlic. So, okay lang po yun.
You can take.
Thank you!
Hi, I'm Derek. Hi, my name is Lan. So I have this one question. Since you guys are both, have loved ones with your families, how supportive are they when it comes to your diet, your regular, especially this is sitting at Christmas with a lot of food. So how conscious are they as well? As
Well, Erwan, he's the facted inside, but his recipes will always super healthy, diba? So we complement each other in that way that we both like to have a good healthy life. And with my family naman, yun yung medyo the struggle is real kasi kanya-kanyang taste eh. So like me, I want to eat healthy, and then Jasmine, she'll have a phase that she wants to eat healthy. But my dad, sometimes not. My mom's super Pinay, rice with everything. So, you know, it's kanya-kanyang taste talaga eh. So, but we all support each other somehow. In a way na may naka-prepare naman na food for everyone.
So it's really discipline, right?
Discipline.
How about them?
Everyone in our family loves to eat. We love to eat, but how they support it? I guess the best example is college. When I was in college in the US, and Leo will attest to this, my parents would send me boxes of, I wasn't with Century but of Century Tuna. And Leo would have the, what they call the gold, the best tuna. And he has a special one that he has. The choice, you know. So we'd steal from Leo's, we were roommates. We would steal his choice tuna. So it's been one of my favorite things to eat ever since I was in high school, going to college, and my parents always knew that, so they've always sent me my stash of Century tuna.
This is a fun question. Regarding eating tuna, do you guys have some weird kind of way of eating your tuna? Like this weird kind of way of eating your tuna? Like, you know, when you eat spaghetti, you eat the dry, something like that.
Yeah. No, sa akin, it's all very simple lang talaga. But actually, what I'm preparing later, I saw something online that I'm going to try and copy later. It's a different kind of tuna sandwich mixed with sriracha, eggs, and mayonnaise. So I'm going to try that actually later. Kasi pwede na kumain ng carbs. So. Yeah.
Sa akin yung sinabi ko kanina, yung pancit canton, dalawang hot spicy pancit canton, dalawang hot spicy Century tuna, halo mo yun, and then 2 sari-sari na egg for that.
Congrats, thank you. Hi, I know you from Fab. You're always considered as inspiration by the club, right? But was there ever a time na feel nyo na unfit kayo or unhealthy? And what did you do?
I think, lalo na for women, you always reach that point, especially after the holidays or Christmas, or my gosh, yung pinaka-hard. But you make that commitment, and that's what I did. And especially with us, we're always in the public eye, so you post a photo on Instagram, ay, parang tumaba ka po this ad. So that's when you're like, okay, it's time to get my fitness game or fitness hat back on, and then you start working out again. But yeah, totoo yung hashtag eh, the struggle is real. So it happens, and I think that's totally relatable with anyone, because naman, unless you're born with abs. So, pero for everyone, I think the struggle is real. So, yun.
When I had my injuries, when I snapped my forearm, when I tore my ligaments in my knee, so I couldn't do anything active. But even with that, because of my diet, nandun pa rin yung mga friends ko dito, pero I just didn't feel fit in the sense of competing. But healthy, yeah, I felt healthy. It's just I couldn't do anything active.
Hi, good evening. I'm Pauline from Bulletin Entertainment. So since the Miss Universe height is still pretty much high, what for you is the essence of being fit and sexy?
I think being comfortable in your own skin, I think that's very important. I mean, it's when you have a inspiration that will keep you inspired, but just as long as you're comfortable. I mean, you don't have to have abs to be sexy. Just as long as how you feel, how you present yourself, and how you feel comfortable about your own body, then you'll exude that kind of fitness and sexy.
Just to add to what Anne said, was it's easier to feel fit and sexy if you do live an active lifestyle. And it's easier to be confident when you're fit and sexy. So it's quality of life. If you live an active lifestyle, you take care of your body, you take care of the food you put into your body, you're gonna have a great life.
Have you ever struggled in terms of weight when you were still younger, like during your teenage years, and how were you able to cope with that?
We increased the age limit this year, diba? Hanggang 35 years old na. But the past winners, I would like to honor their victory already by becoming past winners. So they'll be there during event night, but really more to join the celebration. Past contestants can join, and there's no limitation to that. And in the last staging, some of the previous contestants also did go to the go scene. But the event gets bigger and bigger every time. And what we saw was, though we had some past finalists rejoin, natanggalan na sila ng new crop of contestants. So it's hard to predict, but it's always open.
So, past finalists can also join in.
We've accepted the application of past finalists in the gold people.
And the age limit is for both men and women.
Yes, 35 years old. We were inspired by one of the contestants last year. She was 32. And she finished 4th place. And she continues to have a very successful modeling career to this day.
So last question, is there a minimum age? Minimum age?
Minimum age? 21? That's it? Or 18? 19, I'm sorry. It's 18.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, we are down to one last question.
Hi, good evening. I'm Sarah from Manila Bulletin Lifestyle. I'd like to ask Anne and Mary, since we already have a very fit body right now, do we still have a fitness goal that you want to achieve?
Siyempre meron yan. But it doesn't come easily. We have to have, time to work out, time to focus on it. So for me, there is a fitness goal that I want to achieve. And hopefully that'll happen in time for the Century Body, Superbods Nation. Makikita niyo na lang.
How about Derek?
For me, I always want to better myself. So I go in a competition, I see where I'm matching up against these 18 girls. If I can still match up with the 18-year-olds, I think job well done on my part, tap on my back. So every time I go out there enter a competition, I train harder, work harder for the next one, and see how long it will last until the 18-year-olds do start outrunning me, outjumping me, which medyo nangyayari.
Alright, I believe we are good. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, please, for our ultimate superbods and the Century Tuna executives. Can we please all stand and have a group photo?